Hey guys, so today's recipe video is a super easy and simple mushroom cream sauce pasta. I don't want to call it a gravy because some people might find that weird. But it's pretty much just like a mushroom gravy over your pasta, and it's so delicious. It's so easy, and I hope you guys watch and enjoy it. And yeah, we'll talk more after the recipe, okay? So the ingredients are pretty simple. We've got just a splash of lemon juice at the end for some citrus flavor. We're going to be using about a tablespoon of olive oil, about 4 to 5 teaspoons of minced garlic, salt to taste, crushed red pepper to taste, about a tablespoon of vegan butter, thin spaghetti, almost a whole small onion. It's pretty small, but we don't use the whole thing, and some sliced mushrooms. We're also going to be using about a cup of almond milk. You can use whatever milk you like, but if you're using non-dairy milk, almond milk is my favorite for cooking. And 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Now, as you can see, we're going to take our small onion and we're just going to dice it up into really small pieces. Excuse my kitchen etiquette and my cutting skills. I don't really have the best knife set. But yeah, small pieces. And we're going to take our mushrooms that have already been sliced. I'm just going to cut them up into even smaller pieces so that they just kind of spread throughout the sauce more. They can, you know, you can get more throughout the sauce once they're cut up smaller. Alright, this is what they look like after I've cut them up. So my water is almost ready for me to add my pasta. So what I'm going to do is get my sauce started by adding my 1 tablespoon of plant butter into my pan for it to start melting down. And to that, I'm going to be adding 1 tablespoon of olive oil. I'm going to let those kind of melt in together. And then once that's ready, we are going to add our onion. Like I said, we're not going to use all of this onion. You can if you want to, but I'm not going to add all of it. But just add it into your pan, and we're going to mix it up, get those pieces separated a little better, and we're going to let our onions cook down a little bit before we add our garlic and our mushroom. So I've let my onions cook down for about 3 to 4 minutes, and we're going to go ahead and add our mushrooms in. This is what you want your onions to look like. So yeah, just going to toss those in there and give them a quick little mix before I add in my garlic. Now, with my garlic, like I said earlier, I added about 4 hefty, maybe 5 hefty tablespoons of some minced garlic in there. You can certainly add more if you really enjoy the flavor of garlic, but I can't tolerate as much garlic, so I just went with my 4. Did I say tablespoons? I meant teaspoons. If I said tablespoons, I meant teaspoons. But yeah. So as you can see, I've added my red pepper flakes. I just sprinkled a little bit in there. You can certainly add more. And let it cook down for about another minute. And now we're going to be adding our all-purpose flour. We're going to be adding 1/4 of a cup and just mixing it in really, really well. Yeah, looks really good already. But yes, this is what it looks like after you've added in your flour. Let it cook out for about a minute. Make sure you just mix it really well in together. And now we're going to add our cup of almond milk or whatever milk you're going to use. And just make sure you get it, mixed in there pretty well. And then after you mix it, we're going to let it cook out and let it thicken. Alright, so this has been cooking for about 4 to 5 minutes. Now you can really just let it stay like this and go ahead and serve it. But I let mine get just a little bit thicker. And I don't know, I just like thick sauce. And as you can see, I've added some Parmesan on top. and mixed it in. This is what it looks like after it's been all ready. It's such a gravy texture, but it is so delicious on top of this pasta. It's amazing. So I've just poured some over top of my pasta. I did save some sauce that I added a little bit extra into my bowl, and I've saved for the next day. And this is what it looks like all mixed together. It's so delicious. Like I said, all of the sauce that I made was plenty for last night's dinner. Plus, I added a little bit extra sauce into my own bowl last night for dinner. And then I had enough to make some for lunch today and even the next day. This pasta is amazing. All I did was, with my little bit of remaining pasta, because it got so thick from being in the refrigerator, I added about half a tablespoon of butter and some almond milk to it just to kind of thin it out a little bit, and it just tastes amazing. I added a little bit more salt and pepper to it, and it was delicious. So yeah, I really hope you guys try this recipe out, and let me know if you have any questions or comments, or just let me know if you tried it and liked it. I hope you guys try this because I'm so proud of myself for making this. I know it's like a small thing to some people, but I'm just proud that I went into the kitchen not knowing what I was doing and came out with something delicious. So definitely let me know if you guys try it and if you enjoyed it, and if you put your own spin on it. Like today for lunch I actually added a little bit of cayenne pepper in it because I just love spicy food. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy my other videos, please consider subscribing, and give me a thumbs up. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.